Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, aunties and aunts, what's going on? Yes, and everybody else. Oh boy, Married to Medicine. Thank you for tuning in to another review of RAERAEs review of Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 4. Yes, ma'am, it was good. It's always good. My number one show on the World Wide Web television. Ooh wee. You know what? A lot's been going on. Your girl been having a whole lot of good things happen. Yes. I just found out that I don't have to wait till 1,000 subscribers because the new deal that just came out is at 500 subscribers, which is 351 left. Hello. That's all I need is at least 500. But you know, if 851 want to come through, I don't mind getting 851 real quick. You know, just saying. But I'm gonna keep putting out these reviews and these exclusives and whatnot, not what, because that's what I'm doing over here. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know what's up. Now, Married to Medicine. Child, next episode, Squirrel Poo. Oh my goodness, Dr. Contessa, what's going on? I mean, what? Child, I guess. Well, before we get to episode 5, let's review episode 4. The ladies arrive at the ranch. The ranch hands give them a symbol of peace and togetherness through these purple rags, you know, like a do-rag, like a, not necessarily do-rag, like a handkerchief, you know, the red blues that you normally see around town and in the beauty supplies and carrying on. This one was purple. All right, that's what they do on the ranch, and hopefully, it's not just a color that's put that. Hopefully, they'll take heed to it. But like I said, episode 5. Did he give everybody a purple rag? Because it don't seem like it's episode 5. Anywho, so they start eating their lunch and everything, and Toya asked Phaedra. So, Phaedra, since we're all here, pretty much everybody knows each other, and you're the newest one to the group. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And she was like, well, what do you want to know? And Toya was like, well, pretty much, we all, know things about each other, and we find it kind of disturbing that we don't know pretty much anything about you hardly, so we just want to know, like, for instance, what makes you tick? And Phaedra wants to act all aloof and stuff. Like, girl, Phaedra, let them know something. Hell, Phaedra doesn't want to say what makes her tick. Doesn't want to say things that would possibly, make her a target to some people, I guess. But pretty much Toya said, and I believe it. Now, I believe what Toya said. That Phaedra just wants to keep it real superficial. She ain't trying to get in with the group. She just here for a check, essentially. And Bravo was dumb enough to put her on this on this franchise. Like, now the dumb enough part was me. Toya didn't say that. But if it's just being real trifling, but that's Phaedra. That's what we've known her to be. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, then I started talking about first time having sex. And because the thing with Phaedra wasn't going nowhere, so they changed the subject. And the only one that actually said something that was positive was Toya. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed the first time. Girl, did you feel it? Because, child, bringing that hymen ain't no joke. Look, we all grown over here. Ain't no kids running. If it's kids running through your household and you listen to me, I suggest you put them in the bed or something, or watch me a little later. Just make sure you watch me. Now, I don't know about you, but unless you had taken something, or I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, because even the smallest of the penises will break that hymen and it'll hurt. So I don't understand what, child. I guess. Jackie talking about her first time was with her husband. Was it Curtis? Was she married before? How long she been married to Curtis? Child. And he did that to her, and he was her first? If that's the case, ooh. It just, no. See, I'll be single. Anyway. Oh boy, this is a little boring. This part right here is talking about stuff and yada lot. So, but the one thing Phaedra said was she hopes that on this trip, the ladies won't think about the last 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 years, but turn the page and look forward to the next. I believe it. Stop fighting over what happened before. If you are willing to be around that person, and this is me talking. If you are willing to be around that person, of course, getting your chick, but to actually, if you have feelings for the people that you work with, hello, and there's some genuineness going on, it's about high time you let them know how you feel. And like, I want to move on with you, but this is how I need you to act with me, towards me, about me, to me, for me, with me. And if they can't abide by that, okay, it'll just be hello and goodbye. But I'm still gonna get my check. Do you now, y'all? They've been on the flight. They did all these things in between, made it to the ranch, ate, talking all this mess, and Dr. Simone still hasn't apologized to Quad, knowing that I got to do. I have to, all this. This is why you don't give. Oh, I was about to say something really trifling, but I'm gonna say it. That's why you don't give nothing R's, bitch's the front of, because they got a big old head and they think they ish don't stink and they can do whatever they want. That's why it shouldn't have been her in the front. It should have been possibly Dr. Contessa. She's new. Give her a shot. Hell, why not Toya? To be frank, Toya's been the most realist person on this show who ain't really got into it with nobody. They've been getting into it with her, i.e. Quad. But, they rectified that. Toya been, calling folks out, doing all the things. I think Toya's the most hated because she got it going on, especially with her husband. And they wish they had a man like him. I'm just saying. Anyway. I'm just saying, but like Phaedra said, they need to heal, turn the page, and move on. So the ladies feel like, Phaedra hasn't really, stepped up, and she been, like I said, keeping it surface, but we're going to find out for the rest of the season. Next, we see the ladies. They see their accommodations. They have these cabins, like log cabins. Each has their own, and it's like a small casita, but it's a log cabin look-alike with its own front porch, steps and everything, where they can sit out, chill, just like if you was in the country. You know what I'm saying? I think it was cute, and it's real inside. It's real cozy, if you know what I mean. It ain't too small. It's just the right size. Now, they didn't really show the bathrooms. I need to see what's going on with if they have a jetted tub, child, wait a minute. I gotta find out if they have a jetted tub in there. I didn't even see all that in the room, but we're gonna find out. Mm-hmm. Now, pretty much, Heavenly wants a TV. She ain't got no TV. Quiet, don't like the cabins, nor did Dr. Jackie Child. I'm like, girl, really? Now, Dr. Jackie said Beyonce wouldn't have this. Why are you mentioning Beyonce? You ain't nowhere near Beyonce. Listen, we just trying to get over the fact that you said Black women complain too much and they shouldn't believe they shouldn't have time off when they're pregnant. You want to be a time off police and carrying on for Black women who are pregnant. Child, listen, we just let you back in the circle. So you don't even try to assault. Don't even go there about Beyonce. Everybody can't be Beyonce. And quiet as a cat, Beyonce is not the prototype. Michelle Obama is now. Shout out to Beyonce. I got her a new perfume. It smells so good. It smells kind of old ladyish, but not too old lady, But it got like a tinge of something. I don't know what it's called. I'm not too big on what the smells are. It's different from the first one. And it's the gold plated container. Ooh, I spray that every morning, child, when I go to work. Yes, baby. Now, what else is going on? Dr. Jackie, you not Beyonce. Stop. Heavenly and Jackie, they sitting on the front porch and they were going back and forth about, do you think Toya's right about Phaedra? Heavenly thinks so. And Dr. Jackie was like, nah, not really. But she does need to open up more. Anyway, Contessa and Sweet Tea pretty much round up everybody. And they are going to, what they call it? The line dancing over there at the bar. So when they all get over there, they address Toya calling them fake from Quiet's party, right? But she was like, yeah, Dr. Simone is fake, Dr. Jackie is boring. And then Dr. Jackie was like, wait, hold on, maybe Toya, you lack substance. Oh, and then she was checked for being mean. And then, she immediately apologized to Toya because Toya wasn't having that ish. I don't blame her. Well, see, it's a whole lot that could have been said about Dr. Jackie. But like I said, Toya is not going there. She got too much going on. Then here we go. Child. Both Quiet and Phaedra are late, of course. And they end up wearing these very cheeky booty shorts because they got the biggest booties on the show. Well, actually, Toya's pretty much out there. Just saying, but as far as, more proportion and everything, yeah, so they pretty much, bragging on the fact that their booty cheeks was hanging out their shorts, and they were just cheeky, and they spraying stuff on it to accent the how big it is. I'm like, what is she spraying? What is that, Crisco? Well, I mean, I don't know what they're talking about. So they finally arrive, and they roll up to hear Sweet Tea demanding an apology from Dr. Heavenly. Now, I heard Dr. Heavenly give a sincere apology, but Sweet Tea don't believe it, take more jabs again, says it's not sincere. And Dr. Heavenly pretty much said, we'll F it then. I ain't gonna say nothing else. She did. She apologized more than once, 2 good ones. And the third one was F you then. And then so, Quiet changes the atmosphere and approaches Sweet Tea. So are we here to learn a line dance that you want to teach us? Let's just go ahead and do that. So they have a really good time, and Heavenly, was advised to compliment Sweet Tea on the line dance. Maybe that'll add some positivity as per Toya. And Sweet Tea accepted it, and she smiled, but Sweet Tea ain't she don't see it for Dr. Heavenly at all. After it was over, Heavenly said to Toya, pretty much it was, quite difficult. Toya was quite difficult, rather. And Toya was the creative director for the photo shoot the next day. And she's trying to get everybody together, right? And she's going to each cabin, checking out their outfits, letting them know what's good, what ain't. For the most part, everybody dressed the way they were supposed to. Excuse me. And so now it's time to eat. Jackie and Simone get their lunch and everything, and Dr. Simone and Jackie don't want to eat with everybody, so they go inside Dr. Simone's cabin. Dr. Simone trips up. See, that's what you get for being, for being you. Anywho, so the ladies start talking about hold down. Okay, everybody at home this trip because the whole thing with on the farm. Anywho, so Heavenly Quad and Contessa are talking. Of course, Sweet Tea is there, Phaedra's there, but mainly Heavenly Quad and Contessa talk, and Quad is trying to get them, meaning Heavenly and Contessa, to have a conversation because obviously there's some tension. Contessa's being passive, a little bit more passive than aggressive, just acknowledging that there's tension, but not really discussing it. She's eating her food, literally and figuratively. And Heavenly was just like, talking to Quad like, I'm cool. I don't need no more friends. I'm good. I'm good. And Quad was like, but y'all were, this and y'all were that, and it can be that again, or it doesn't have to be this right now. But at the same time, you and Dr. Simone, you waiting on Dr. Simone to come to you, and I'm sure Dr. Simone's waiting on Quad to come to her. But if Dr. Simone keeps telling people for the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth time that she owed Quad an apology, what's the doggone problem? Dr. Simone, I'm just saying. What else going on, child? Still ain't apologized a whole day. Then all this dancing and carrying on, and you in the same space as this girl, and you still ain't said I'm sorry. This going probably because Dr. Simone knows that Quad is expecting an apology for Napa as well as the horrible things she said at the reunion last year. Child, trying to make it seem like social media got Quad pumped up. No, you got Quad pumped up for the mess that you said about her family at the reunion, trying to prove a point because I can say it. I don't see it's something real dirty putting her in the front for this season 11. I would have put Phaedra there before Dr. Simone. Ugh, I'm getting more disgusted. I'm getting about disgusted. Dr. Simone is just ticking me off every time I go back to my notes. What else happened, child? What else is going on? Okay, the next day, Simone tells Sweet Tea to stop allowing Heavenly to bother her and stop allowing, Heavenly to get her gander up. But you still ain't apologized to Quad. How about you doing something that you're supposed to do and start trying to tell somebody else what they should not be doing? Child, see, here I go. Then we got Jackie talking to Heavenly, pretty much saying that you should talk to Contessa. Pretty much the same thing Quad was, trying to do the night before. It's just Heavenly said it was a one-sided friendship with Contessa. More so, she was always the one trying to help her, and Contessa wasn't pretty much being a similar type of friend. That's what one-sided means. It's always give to that person. They just take. But Dr. Jackie pointed out some things that did look like it was some, 50-50 going on. And Dr. Heaven's like, well, I can't say that it didn't happen, but at the same time, Dr. Heavenly doesn't want to feel vulnerable to Dr. Contessa anymore. That's pretty much what it is. Whatever. Now, from what we see, it doesn't seem that deep, but it's always stuff behind the scenes. It's always what we don't know that's the driving force, right? So Dr. Heavenly pretty much, feels away. This is the most vulnerable I've seen Dr. Heavenly on this show, outside of her children, that she has been regarding a subject matter. So you know, if you got Quad and Jackie on the different scales of Richter, telling Heavenly the same thing, you know it got to be true. You know it got to be. So pretty much that was it. You know, Dr. Contessa, you know, she's pretty much over it. She get up and leave, and she ain't got time. You know, maybe later. But you know, she don't eat her food, like I said. So next we see them riding horses. Then we see them doing double dutch, having fun, and then we see them at the petting zoo, child. It was funny because Dr. Contessa picked up a pig and she was singing a song. This little piggy went to the market. She would pick one up. This little piggy stay home. And when she picked up the last pig, it went wee wee wee. It went you know, so it pretty much squealed when it was time. Oh man, that was too cute. Anyway, I'm not picking up no pig. You got me all the way. I'm shaking my head, going back. I'm not. No, you got me all the way. If you think no. So this was a little more than a petting zoo, but at the same time, I'm not touching no pig. No, thank you. Ooh, talk about letting. What's it say? Dr. Simone said, just let certain animals kiss you on the cheek. No, why don't they kiss you on your lips and see how you like? So pretty much while they're doing all that, Sweet Tea on her cycle, and she, you know, taking pain meds and whatever meds they got her and laying in the bed. You know, she just cramping and feeling all kind of ways and everything, and she just was not feeling it. So she pretty much stayed inside. Toya trying to get the ladies, you know, to be coordinated. Like I mentioned, she's a what's call it, the photo shoot. What was it? Creative director for the photo shoot, and everybody is thinking Toya is so bossy. It was just ridiculous. So that was pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, it was kind of, but it had a little some. But yeah, that was it, y'all. Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 4. Episode 5 is a Square Up Ho edition. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you. Come back. All day.